Helter Skelter is a true crime book about the 1969 Manson murders, which included the murder of Sharon Tate along with 8 other individuals. Helter Skelter is written by Vincent Bugliosi, who was an investigator in the Manson murder trials. The book documents the murders, investigation, trials, and aftermath of the Manson murders. Here we have joining us Miss Kelly Wood. Say hello, Kelly. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Would you mind telling us what your favorite scene in the book was?
No, I would love to! My favorite scene in the book was probably when the newspapers were still trying to get information about who committed the murders. At this time, they were still unaware of the Manson family. On the front page, there was an article about the Manson murders, and coincidentally, right below it was an article about a hippie family that was arrested for stealing cars. The people that got arrested were the Manson family, and I find this very funny and coincidental.
Wow, Kelly, that sure is. Would you mind telling me who your favorite character in the book was?
Susan Atkins was probably who I found most interesting. She was one of the girls in the Manson family who was put on trial for the murders. She seemed to me like she was the craziest out of all of them. She was taking LSD while she was in jail, as the other girls were too, but she seemed to be the most disconnected and out of touch with what she did and what was going on. She was the most extreme character in my opinion, and that's why she's my favorite.
Wow. That is very interesting. Do you perhaps have a favorite quote from the book?
In fact, I do, and it goes a little something like this. Sometimes fear can be measured. In Tuesdays, one Beverly Hills sporting goods store sold 200 firearms. Prior to the murders, they averaged 3 to 4 a day. Some of the private security forces doubled, then tripled their personnel. Guard dogs, once priced at $200, now ran for $1,500. Those who supplied them soon ran out. Locksmiths quoted 2 weeks delay on orders. Accidental shootings and suspicious person reports all of a sudden increased. The news said that there had been 28 murders in Los Angeles that weekend, the average being 1 a day. I find that quote very interesting because it shows how when people are afraid, they're more likely to shoot people.
This book is recommended to anyone who is okay with reading darker material over an extensive period of time. The book is a lengthy 670 pages and exclusively talks about people dying. However, it is a very captivating book and it goes rather quick. This book is good for anybody who is interested in psychology, the legal system, or late 1960s culture. This book can be yours for a mere $16 plus shipping and handling. Thank you for tuning in.